Oh boy. Hello. Are we on? We are.
We are.
The guys say that we're on.
The who?
The guys.
Oh, yeah.
Our buddies back here. Let's see. We're going to hook in so that we can do a chat. And there we are. What's everyone up to? Uh-oh.
Turn that volume
I
off.
know. What is it? What am I new here? Oh my God. Okay. Let me see if that works. Ah, much better.
Yeah.
So, how are you? You look handsome in your insomnia shirt.
Yeah, thanks.
I tried to give you a compliment. Oh, not quite ripe is here. Is this Justin? Justin, is this you?
Not quite ripe.
I'm curious.
I just went to the bathroom. I'm ripe.
Listen, nobody wants to know that. Okay?
Why
We
not?
are 4 to 5 minutes late for this live stream because you had nature calling.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I knew it.
Simple as that.
Yes, this is Justin. So Justin's in our Fanatics group, and I had a feeling because we were discussing the link to our Fanatics video, and then he left a comment on our video.
Nice.
So nice. Thank you for watching.
Which video?
The Hell House
Oh,
filming
right,
locations.
Right, I knew that. I
Yep.
knew that. Sorry.
Yes. Did you also know that we have a filming locations for the Carmichael Manor? Because that's another.
I think I sent them the
link to both.
to the playlist,
Yeah.
which we have a bunch of stuff on the playlist. So.
And Pat told me that I have to say the Carmichael Manor.
No, instead you should say the Carmichael Manor.
Right. I can't do it like it. The Carmichael Manor. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yes, we are here. And yes, we do have a Hell House obsession. I think we do sometimes get like people in here that don't know the Hell House movies, but we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff tonight. So
Talk about anything and everything.
anything and everything. Yep. So we'll wait a couple minutes and see if we can get a couple more people in. If you're here and you're just kind of lurking, make sure you stop, punch in, and make a comment so we can we know that you're here. I don't see that. Let's look. And don't forget to hit the like button because that helps us out. And if you're not subscribed to us, we would really appreciate it. Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. What's the deal? Get
I'm
it?
sorry.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
Karen, the deal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Apparently Karen likes our clowns. And I think Karen's in the group too, right? I recognize your name. Karen, you're in the Fanatics group as well, right? Hey, do you guys like my shirt? Let me see.
Yeah.
Ask.
There's 4 clowns in that shirt.
Yeah, do you see what it says?
What?
It says, ask me about Hell House lineage.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're spreading the
Dumb.
word. Yeah. It's not dumb.
Dean Renner is here. Kat Carlson is here.
Oh my God, Kat's here. Oh my God. Hi, Dean. Hi, Kat. I knew Kat was going to come in.
Did you hear I said there's 4 clowns in that shirt?
Yes, I ignored you because that's not nice. Okay. And these guys might stick up for me. Maybe 1 or 2 of them might stick up for me. How about this one, guys? Do you like this girl? That's one of our newest additions to our collection. And then we got another one. I don't know if anybody would kind of recognize this one though.
Hold on, peeps.
What are you doing?
I gotta put the.
Oh, you gotta put the light.
Yeah, hold on. I'm right here. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes, we
with
acquired
it?
a little. I don't know if you guys remember the scene
Oh, it's
when
right here.
Alex and Mac are, and later we add the whole crew, but the scene where Alex and Mac are talking at the diner, and there you can sort of see the Mahoning in the background, and there's like this little lamp on the table, and what do you know? It's right here.
No, it's on this table.
Yeah, it's not that from the actual movie.
We
But
stole it.
no, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
It's funny. My mom had a replica, so we got it for my birthday. Hey, you guys, Simon's here. Dinkamasi. Hi, Simon. Simon is coming to us from Australia, which is the coolest thing ever.
Ugh.
And did we miss anybody? Oh, Dean wants to know if the clock is close to the Abaddon clock. And so, yes,
It's identical, by the way.
there is a story. You want to tell him the story of the clock?
So, when we did of course you recognize the clock from the Origins movie, when Rebecca and Bridget.
You okay?
Yeah. Rebecca and Margot, sorry,
Yeah,
my
you good?
favorite freaking person. Rebecca and Margot go to the I can't think tonight. I don't know
What
what's wrong with
is
me.
happening to you?
I don't know.
They're at the
I need a
antique. Okay,
drink. I need a drink.
let me take over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so they're at the antique store, right? And Rebecca goes over and they find the clock, right? The clock is from the actual Abaddon Hotel. And funny story about the clock that is in the movie is the actual clock from the Abaddon. It's an actual clock from
the Waldorf.
Which is cool, right? They like actually brought the clock to the antique store. And so we went to the antique store, long story short, to film for our filming locations video. And oh my God, what is the odds that...
So this clock was there at that antique
Right.
store. We thought it was the clock that they used in the movie. It's got the same
It's
panels on the
same.
side and everything, and it's identical.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. I just want to say that.
Can't think tonight. So we were
No,
there.
we're better off if
and-
I'm not talking.
No, we can both talk. And so we, made the owner an offer he couldn't refuse. And what do you know?
We didn't finish the story though.
What? What's the rest of the story?
So we thought this was the
Oh,
clock
right.
they used
Yeah.
in the movie. And come to find out, it wasn't. The clock that's at the Waldorf right now, they put it in someone's car
Yeah.
and they drove it to the antique store.
I just said that.
No, you
Are
didn't.
you all right?
No, you didn't. Go back to sleep.
Right? Okay, so go ahead. Then what?
And then nothing. Then they used that clock and not this one.
I know. And what?
But this one was there. Why didn't they just use this one?
Maybe
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
there
there
at the time?
at the time. And so what are the odds of that they actually obtain a clock that looks just like it? And we know that this story is true because Mr. Stephen Cognetti told us this story himself. And you can see when you go to the Waldorf, if you look at the ceiling, you can actually see where they had it nicked the ceiling when they were taking it out. They put it on a dolly and took it out to film it. And there's actual okay, I will prove it to you. We're going there soon, so I will prove it to you. There's little nicks on the ceiling. I'm always right, so. So we'll see. But
Hey,
yeah,
Look at the weight.
Dean,
way
long story
down.
short.
I have to crank it up.
Yeah, but not right now.
No, later.
Yeah. One of the differences is that this clock actually works. The one at the Waldorf, we've never seen it
It doesn't work.
working.
It doesn't
So, yeah, you just missed it.
It doesn't have any of the weights. It has
Yeah.
the big pendulum like this.
Yep.
And it doesn't have this thing up in the top in the middle. This thing.
Yeah, there are a
Right.
couple.
This thing
Truth be told,
right here.
There-
It doesn't have this.
yeah, a couple of differences.
But it's identical.
Yep. Long story short. And you would have been able to hear it gong, except for that he had to go to the bathroom, so we were late. Otherwise, you would have heard it. And if we stay on...
Would you rather have had me poop my pants?
No, thank you. No, thank you. But if we stay on until 8, maybe we'll hear it. So we'll have to see. We kind of play it by ear with the live streams. And the more participation we get from you guys, the longer we stay on. So
We have someone
hopefully you guys will
Doc Holiday.
shout
is
out.
on.
Hey, Doc Holiday. I've had correspondence with Steve. He's cool. Totally.
He is cool.
He is just.
He's
like,
just a regular dude.
He's so down to earth. It's like, yeah, and he is attentive to the fans, and he loves to hear from the fans. He loves to engage with the fans. And I think, in my humble opinion, that is one of the pieces of the recipe to the success of the franchise. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, they want any secret storage slot on your clock.
I mean, it does come out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, huh?
All right, he's going to show you. Simon, how are ya? Sorry we've been absent. We're happy to be back.
Right here.
Yep, there's your, see, he's going to pull out, wait, pull out. Too bad we didn't have the stuff ready.
Well, it's right there.
Yeah, he's going to pull out, he's going to show you what we pull out of it. If you check out our Hell, if you check out our Hell House filming locations video, you'll see us recreating the scene. We do a lot of that. We do like silly recreations. And then if you really pay attention, when we're at the actual Carmichael, when we do the Carmichael filming locations video, we hit a bunch of like little, I don't think everybody's like knows that we've hit a couple of extra little things. Like for instance, when you look down the hallway, look close, right?
That's right.
Little hidden things. 2 hallways. We do 2 hallway shots where we put in a couple of little secrets. So we'll see if anybody can find them. They're, I don't know, our own little Easter eggs for the video.
Did you fix the clown shoes? Not yet.
Oh.
I will though.
Ooh. I was shocked, you guys, because he's like super attentive to detail, and I think, I'm not sure what, you must have just seen a photo or something.
I did. I don't know why. But it's easy to fix.
Yes. And yeah, easy fix. We'll get that fixed. Because he was like, oh no, we got to have the right shoes. And
Yep.
we saw the shoes in the shot where Joe Bandelli, it's a shot of Joe Bandelli, and you can see the shoes clearly. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
The locations vid is how I found you guys. Well, I'm glad you did.
Good. Very good. Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan is here. What's up, man?
How you doing, Jonathan? How's the weather up there? We're always getting good reports of incoming treacherous weather.
The weather up. He's right. He's not even
I
that far away.
know, but what happens is Jonathan gets all the like good
He
weather.
gets it after us, though. Usually it comes to us first.
Yeah, I guess, but we're like in this zone of nothingness, except for the other night. We got some pretty good storms the other night. In fact, I thought you were gonna jump out of your underwear.
Oh, that was
loudest thunder boom ever, and he freaked out a little bit. Simon says, I'm great. Thanks, Jen. Great to see you both. I've been busy working and preparing for a 9-day car rally in the Outback.
9 days. Wow.
Wow. That's awesome. Do you post pictures? That would be so cool to see pictures. We actually, we changed our Facebook name today. So in case you guys see that, we just, because our Facebook page is really for the channel, we changed the name to our channel name. So if you see it change, it's still us. Some people think I've died. People are like, is she all right? Is she good? But I'm still here.
No, the videos are better now.
I mean, so.
Not true. Not true.
Right. Okay. for those of you who don't know us as well, we have a YouTube channel where we do urban exploration, paranormal investigating, hiking to crazy cool places, filming location videos.
Mm-hmm.
What am I missing? Hodgepodge of
all kinds of
adventure.
weird shit.
Yes, it's a hodgepodge of adventure. But the exploration videos, Marcel has been putting them in consistently, and you will see some really cool places when you check out those videos. So you will not always see me in them, but you will see me sometimes. Right? You miss me?
Nope. It's so quiet, and I
yeah,
can concentrate.
But I'm there in spirit. But there's like a couple of reasons why you guys aren't seeing me as much. I've got, first of all, I have like, my knees are not great right now. So doing a lot of...
That's not the main reason though.
No, my main reason is because of work, honestly. Mm-hmm. So he's not very happy about it. I can't be going to some of the locations that Marcel goes to. So, but I do miss it.
What are you trying to say?
What do you mean?
You can't go to some of the
Well,
locations.
do you want me to spell it out for you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to spell it
You
out
don't
for
want
them?
to trespass,
I cannot
right?
trespass, okay?
Yeah,
This
you
is
just
the,
say it, it's fine.
I cannot trespass, okay? Are you happy? I cannot. So, I am an RN, and I don't want to get in trouble. So, I could, right? If I get arrested, I could lose my license.
That's true.
So, no. So, and also my knees are not great right now, so. Although I feel like they're getting a little bit better, but that is why some people are asking if I am dead, and I am not dead.
You are not dead.
Yeah, not yet. Oh, let's see. Kat says, oh, my knees too. 50. Oh, I know, right? I feel you.
50?
I am 50 plus.
I have underwear that's 50 years old, and I think,
That's so
wait
gross.
a minute, I think I'm wearing them.
Gross.
Want to see?
No.
Okay.
I am 50 plus a few. I had a birthday in June. I turned 56. I'm not afraid to say it because I feel like as a...
You don't look a day over 55.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I feel like as a 56-year-old, I mean, if I know you don't like TikTok, okay? But there is a trend going on right now on TikTok that is, let me see if you're 50 or plus, 50 plus, show us what 50 looks like.
Yeah.
I'm like, 50, I'm just who I am, like, excuse me, 56.
56.
And he is my senior
Yeah.
citizen.
I can deal with it. I have no
Yeah.
issues at all.
Gen X boomer. We joked around about that before. Yeah. Simon. SOS. Oh, we got a lot going on, you guys.
Oh my God.
A lot
Next
going
month
on.
is going to be
Yes.
busy.
It's gonna be
So the first
crazy.
weekend in August, we're going to be at the Waldorf. Private investigation.
Mm-hmm. With a group of fanatics.
Yep.
And one of them is coming from Cali.
That's right.
She's flying from California, you guys.
And then the second weekend, which just got thrown into our plans,
Mm-hmm.
we are hosting that event,
Yep.
the pre-screening of Lineage at
Yes.
the Waldorf. We are hosting two showings, two screenings, or whatever you want to call them. And then the third weekend, we have nothing. But the fourth weekend, we're going to be in California.
Yeah.
Midsummer Scream event.
Oh. We're going to, we're flying into LA, but we're going to a favorite place, which is Long Beach.
I love Long Beach.
Long Beach is beautiful. And we're going to be, last time we went, we stayed on the Queen Mary. Maybe we'll go say hi to the Queen Mary
Yeah.
over there. But we're going to be across the water. We'll probably get a good view of the Queen Mary from where we're at. But
Maybe.
we're going to be across the water this time. But we're going to get a chance to hang out at Midsummer Scream, and we're going to promote Lineage and talk to as many people as we can.
Well, Stephen Cognetti will be there.
Yes.
Joe Bandelli will be there.
Mm-hmm.
James Liddell, who played Chase in Origins, is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth, how do you say her last name?
I just had a blank in my head.
The one who plays Vanessa.
Don't put me on the spot.
Is going to be there.
Yep.
Who else? I think there's one other, but I can't remember who it is.
Yeah. Why can't we remember who it is?
Maybe there's not another.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just them two.
So yeah, but it's a big deal, you guys, because it's going to be a whole panel. They're going to do giveaways, and there's going to be a whole Terror Films table or set up at Midsummer Scream. So if you
I'm sure the clown will be there.
The clown is going to definitely be there. So if you live on the West Coast, this is a great opportunity. I think a lot of people are like, we live so far away from the Waldorf when all the events are happening there. But West Coast people are going to get some love from the Hell House fam. And we just got to work on the Midwest.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do something in St. Louis, my old hometown. But I also hear people from England would love to have a Hell House event in England. So perhaps that will happen someday. We hope. Oh, Vermilion. Vermilia. I don't want to say it wrong.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're looking forward to seeing her. And we're hoping too that there's going to be a few other people from the Hell House universe that will be at the August 9th event. We actually were going to not talk too much about it tonight because it was sort of for a few, but it's public, and
it's probably
it's sold out. Yeah. I think it's sold out like this, and we're hosting. Are you gonna be nervous?
Why am I?
Yeah, because we gotta probably talk.
I don't care.
To people. I know it's kind of what we do, so it'll be okay. We're gonna have, sold out, and we're gonna have a table there where we're gonna meet and greet with people and hopefully get to know some of the fanatics in person.
Yep. We won't get to see you might get to see the movie, but I won't.
Don't.
Because I will be filming, reaction through the whole video. Through the whole movie.
Yeah.
A fan reaction, because that's the whole idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be getting them coming out of the film and going into the film, just to ask them a few questions and.
Yep. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because we're gonna have a table there. There's gonna be 2 sessions. I think I'm gonna stay out, kind of help wherever they need me to be. I don't think I'm gonna actually watch the film.
Cleveland would be good.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But because we do have tickets for our local theater. So we are actually have our tickets. So if you don't have your tickets, get your tickets. If you've never seen the Hell House franchise and you like a good horror, the original series starts out as a found footage, but it's really well done, and it's just part of our. Come on. It's part of our lives now. We have right here in the heart.
These are kids.
It's so fun.
1, 2, 3.
It's so funny because we do get people that are like, nope, can't have those in my house. But
they're part of the family.
Yeah, with the exception of coming down here at midnight to get if I get a drink of water and I kind of look at them out of the corner of my eye and they watch you. It's weird. Yeah, but other than that. And it's kind of like my son when he has his friends over. They're like, when Taylor was here, she had to go around. She couldn't walk through here. They freaked her out too much. So.
Kat called our kids creepy.
They are, in a good way. So, Justin, where are you from in the Midwest? Not quite right. That's who I'm talking to. Where are you from in the Midwest?
I'm gonna guess Oklahoma.
You're guessing?
Is that the
I'm
Midwest?
gonna guess
Is
Illinois.
that the Midwest or is that the West? I
That
don't even know. I'm an idiot.
is, where'd you guess? Oklahoma? Yeah, that's the Midwest. Yeah, for sure. And Jonathan says, I'll join you guys sometime. I have a few investigations I'm going on starting Saturday. That's awesome.
Jonathan, what's up with the Conjuring House? Are they still doing stuff there, or what's going on? What's the update? I haven't really paid attention.
Yeah.
Oh, just outside of St. Louis.
Where? What town? Asking for a friend. I have to know.
She's gonna stalk you, Justin. She's gonna stalk you, just like she did me.
I know. I was like, Marcel, ooh, I got it. My hook's in him, and then I reeled him in. That's not really true.
You know it's true.
Whatever. I know where that's at. I grew up in Fenton, Missouri. I know exactly where Belleville is. You're on the Illinois side, right? We did a really cool explore in East St. Louis. I know, we're crazy. But we went to, what was the name? Why can't I remember the name of the theater?
I can't either.
Oh my God. It's that theater in East St. Louis.
You can't miss it from the
Why
highway.
can't I think of the name? I'm losing it. But, yep, on the Illinois side. Yep. That is where I grew up, out there. Jonathan, Missouri. Yeah.
Conjuring House is sort of abandoned. Really? Nobody's living there or anything? Nobody's
Yes.
investigating there
That's
anymore?
what I heard.
Or?
I think we heard that from Jonathan.
Wow.
Because I was like, what? Are you serious? I wonder, we should take a ride by there. Like, I'm wondering if it's like, is somebody taking care of the grass? Is it starting to look kind of disheveled? It's sad. I'm super bummed out about that. Yeah. The owner won't come to Rhode Island because she has warrants. So who's looking after it? That makes me really
The
sad.
grass is very high. Oh, we got to take a ride by.
We got to take a ride by.
You had me at abandoned, so.
Yeah. Yeah, and thank you. We did say the word Illinois, not like this
Illinois.
one that says
It's Illinois. There's an S at the end.
no.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yep.
Justin, is there an S at the end?
There is an S at the end.
There is a literal S at the end, but there is a silent. It's so silent. Yes, East St. Louis Theater. Why can't I think of it? Oh my God.
Do we have a playlist? Do we have a playlist with theaters?
Yeah, I have to like look
I'm
it up
looking
right
right now.
now. Because we're gonna Majestic.
Yeah, that's
Majestic. I
yeah,
just thought of it.
That's it.
So when I was
I don't even have
a
to look.
kid, or like, you know, I moved here when I was a senior in high school. So when I was in my teens, and my grandmother lived in Springfield, so Illinois, so without an S. So we would drive past that theater. So I was like this, even as like a teenager. I was
amazing.
like, oh, look at that building over there. And then it wasn't until you and I went that we got up close, and the architecture of that building is amazing. It's phenomenal. And so to see it up close was just really a dream come true.
To see it inside was
It was inside.
amazing.
We went inside. We're crazy. That's not
That's not a good area.
appropriate area.
I know.
I'm just saying we weren't really in the bestest of areas. But
It was fine. It was quiet.
yes, with that being said, we did see several people that lived around
It was
there, and they
fine,
were
yeah.
so nice and fine. So, Bell Vegas, Illinois. Yes, everybody agrees. No S sound, so zip it.
Illinois.
He just does that to get on my last nerve. He does a lot of things to get on my last nerve. He knows the buttons to push. Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen that video, it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know about our camera back then. I don't think we had the gimbal, did we? So
I don't think so.
it was a long time ago.
I don't think so.
Anything pre-gimbal in J&M explorations, there are some like shaky moments, but post-gimbal, I'm sorry, there were.
No, I know.
You're good.
I'm not worried about
great,
You can't help
at
it.
filming, but just when you got the gimbal, it was such a difference. There's like smooth transition, and it's just different. But the place is majestic.
That's why it's called Majestic.
If I do say so myself.
Have you been to Creepy World?
Oh, Cat and Chaos is here. Have we been to Creepy World? Actually, it's in St. Louis. That sounds familiar, but no.
What's the one we went to here? What was that called?
Spooky World.
Oh, Spooky World. That's right.
But I think if Simon's talking about, remember we tried to get in there. We contacted the owner. It was a haunted attraction in Fenton, and remember we tried to we contacted the owner. We couldn't get a response whether we could go visit. Oh,
that place. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, he's right. It's in Fenton. So no, we did not go there. But yes, we tried to go there. We really we tried to contact the owner.
Right.
And because it's a working place. It was just at the time that we were there, it was not open. So how cool would that have been to been able to kind of walk around and film? But I mean, and we know this from Angie as well. The people who own these haunts and who they're wanting to surprise their patrons in October. So they're probably not going to allow us to like walk around, and even though it would have been a cool video. But when I was a kid,
way
back in my day, when I was a little child, that was not a spooky world or creepy world. There was two pools. There was like Riverdale and Springdale and River something. There was two pools, but they were like a mile apart, and you had to choose which pool. The creepy people were at one pool, and
you're the one.
So that's the one I was at.
Yeah, exactly.
But they I guess when the Merrimack River floods, it flooded so high in that area, destroyed a bunch of stuff. So anyway, they turned it into a haunted attraction, and I hope it stays dry because it's in a flood zone.
Cat and Chaos wants to know if I don't believe in silent letters. I mean, the S is in the word. I'm using it. If it's not going to be used, don't put it in there. Why put it in there?
I don't know. I don't make the rules, but
I didn't say you made them.
People from Illinois do not like it when you say Illinois.
I know, Betty gets mad at me.
They don't like it, and I can vouch for that. In Missouri, I think it depends on what part of Missouri you're from. So, like where I was from, it was called Missouri, but other parts of Missouri do say Missouri. Yep. So it's fine. Just like we say Connecticut, I say Connecticut, you say hell on earth.
Or a piece of shit.
No, Connecticut is a fine state.
No, it's not. It's a piece of shit state.
It's not. I enjoy living near the ocean. I enjoy living near, you can go to New York, you can go to Boston, you can go to the mountains.
Well, you can have fun in Connecticut.
Listen, I don't know what's happening, but you've been trying to kick me out all week. Remember we had that conversation over there and you go, there's the door, right? It's right here. Goodbye. And I was like,
and yet you're still here.
I know. I was like, I can totally make it on my own. Okay. Right? I got a tent.
Sure.
I got some matches. I can make a fire.
Steve and Tina Jewell are here. Either one
hey,
or both.
Hey, Steve and Tina Jewell. Aww. Are you both here, or are you, because that's our deal, right? There's dose of us. So
yeah.
Sometimes one of us is only on.
People always wonder, who am I talking to?
Yeah. So Simon agreed, right? Agreed. However, it's with this weird climate change issues that we've been having. Seriously, not that bad in the winter anymore. Like, when was the last time we got slammed with a winter storm?
It's been a few
It's
years.
been a few years. Last
We
year,
barely get any snow anymore.
remember last year the South got slammed.
Yeah.
Like Tennessee, all those like southern below
They got
us,
more snow than us.
they got slammed. We didn't get anything. And it was weird because my son is now 15 years old. And because of COVID and because we haven't been having any snow, I don't think he's been sledding like his whole and before COVID we would go sledding, but we haven't been sledding because there's no snow to sled on. Boo. I know you don't like it, but I do like some snow.
I don't like
Especially
the snow.
in the holidays and the snow's falling.
If I want the snow, I'll move to Alaska.
Yeah. But it's not so bad. But the thing that I don't like about Connecticut weather is that winter lingers. There's no more spring. No
Nope.
more spring. And it rains every single weekend in May and June. And so and people were making all kinds of jokes about it, right? That it was raining every single weekend, but it was true.
Yeah.
Every single weekend it rained. Karen, we live outside of Hartford, Connecticut. So if you're going towards Boston, we live in a town called Ellington. So it's not too far from Hartford. It's about a 1.5 hour drive.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes from Hartford.
It's like
25.
2
25.
hours to New York City, but we take the train when we go to New York, so it takes a little bit longer. And then it's about what, 1.5 hours to get to Boston.
I hate Boston.
I love Boston. Don't listen to him. Boston's awesome. I love it. I'm going to Foxwoods. I'm going to Gillette Stadium on Friday for the Patriots. Sorry, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm going to see the training camp. I'm excited. He's not going because he's a poop. He's a poop.
I'd rather work.
So Jonathan's on your side with Boston. Kat says, we've had more snow in Tennessee than Baltimore. Yeah, right? Where we moved from. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Last year, they got slammed.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. I work for a dialysis company, and our corporate office is in Tennessee, and that's where we send our labs. We have a pharmacy there, and the lab was shut down because of the winter weather. So
It's weird. Our home quarters is Denver, Colorado, but our lab's in Florida.
Yeah, your lab's in Florida. Yeah. And do you guys also have a corporate office in Pennsylvania?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. So Karen is an Eagles fan.
Oh, I like the Eagles.
We like the Eagles.
Yep.
Truth be
Fly,
told.
Eagles, fly.
Yeah. I like all.
I was happy they won the Super Bowl.
I know, right?
Man, anybody who beats Mahomes, I'm happy. Can't stand that little puke.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Sorry.
Especially people from the Midwest are in here. And like, again, back in my day, we had the Cardinals in St. Louis, but now, and then the Rams after that, but I lived here when the Rams were there. Now I'm pretty sure people from the Midwest probably root for either the Bears or the Chiefs.
Sorry, they do suck though.
Yeah, I guess. But
yeah, but they got all kinds of. They get the Browns, they got the Bengals, right? In Ohio and Pennsylvania. Well, is Pennsylvania considered the Midwest? Not really, right?
No.
Like Pittsburgh is pretty close to the Midwest.
I think you would call it Mid-Atlantic, perhaps. Yeah. Like the Mid-Atlantic region.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not necessarily the South. It's not the Northeast. But we love Pennsylvania.
Yes. We even talked about moving there.
We have a new person in the chat.
Senior Spookfest?
Yes.
Senior Spookfest?
Are we Senior Spookfest or Senior Spookfest or SR? Like, does that stand for your name? We got it. Do tell.
He likes our clowns. Well, he or
Wait,
she.
excuse you. You don't know if it's a man or a woman.
I said he or she. I said that after.
Could be Senora Spookfest.
Senorita.
Senorita. But thank you for the clown compliment. This is all Marcel's hard work. I'm not even kidding. He put these together. I mean, of course, this one is not so
that
bad.
one was easy. Middle one wasn't bad.
Middle bit.
The other one was piecemeal. This one over
Yeah.
on this side over here. Every piece I got in a different spot.
And it's pretty awesome. I got a good, so these pictures on my shirt are of these guys. I just did like a black and white of them. And then I did, this is, which guy do we have? I have the middle guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, on there. So we did that for our promotion of Hell House Lineage.
Not quite ripe as a blues fan.
Oh,
Jim Montgomery is a jerk. I'm just saying.
he's just jelly because he went over there. But we are.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm glad he went somewhere, but
He
not
didn't
in
like
Boston.
him. I like Jim Montgomery, and he's a St. Louisan, a St. Louian.
Good, then he's where he
So
belongs.
I'm happy
then.
he's back with his
As
people.
long as he's not with Boston, that's all I care.
I grew up a blues fan, big time, and then I moved here.
And Brent was a big blues
Brent, my
fan.
brother, Brent, who passed away a couple, must be three years ago.
Yeah.
But he was a big St. Louis blues fan, so the blues will always be in my heart.
I mean, they beat us, so you know,
That's right.
in the Stanley
Yes.
Cup recently. So
Yep.
got to give it to them. Simple as that. They played better. They deserve to win.
Jonathan says R.I.P. Ozzy. Jonathan.
I didn't even know he was still alive.
Bringing the house down, man. He doesn't know. Just don't. Boomer. He's a boomer. Although boomers,
His
He
family
was
is just
popular
chaos.
in this-
My God, they're just brutal.
I mean, he's a
Rest in
legend.
peace. No offense, but
I know. I
man,
Love
oh man,
Ozzy
what a
Osbourne.
bunch of weirdos.
anyway. He anyway. That is sad because that's like culturally
Well, somebody passed away.
a
That's
cultural-
sad, regardless.
icon. It's just
Yeah.
hard when people that were always so youthful and like had such a big impact on culture are starting
Is
to.
that the guy that bit a bat's head off? Or is that someone else?
I mean, he.
Yes, or it's a yes or no
Yes,
question.
but
Yes, okay.
did he or was it? I don't know. But anyway, he was a legend, and yes, rest in peace. And also Malcolm Jamal Warner. That was to me. I mean, I know you probably didn't.
I watched
did
a
you
little
watch the
bit,
Cosby
a little
Show?
bit of the Cosby Show.
I watched it religiously. I love the Cosby Show, and so, I mean, that was my age group. You know, I was that age when the Cosby Show was on, so that I really, really loved that show. But the way he died was really sad. So, I mean, it's just as you get older, as we are getting older, the like iconic figures from our childhood, our youth, our adulthood, they start to pass away. It's sad. So.
A bat and a pigeon.
Oh, and a pigeon. Jonathan is leaving just before 8. No worries. You're going
Thank
to
you for coming.
listen. Can I join you? Meditation. No.
What?
It is a good. You need to.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I know. I would love to do. Like sometimes I try.
Jonathan, do you need? Oh, it's online. Yeah, I was gonna say you can take her with you. You know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Again, trying to get rid of me.
So much for the You're
Boredom.
gonna need medication, not meditation, if you take her with you.
So, I know I'm a talker, McTalkington, but that is what keeps the live stream going, right? I told you I met my equal today. I met my equal.
Jonathan said I'm rude. Am I? I am rude. But I don't mean it. I love her.
He's trying to make up with me.
It's just
he's
an act.
trying to
It's
make up
just
with
an
me.
act.
Everybody knows that we banter Can you not? Are you getting ready? I thought you were gonna snap my bra.
I was gonna.
Everybody knows that we banter back and forth, but that he truly loves me, and I don't have to blink 3 times, even though I did earlier to Simon. I'm okay. We banter back and forth. It's fine.
Urbexy's here.
Oh my God. Hi,
We
Urbexy.
go from Australia to Scotland.
Urbexy, you guys, please check out Urbexy's YouTube channel.
Greatest drone person ever.
Oh my God. And we were just talking about you the other day because I said Urbexy put in a new, you did, right? You
Yep.
put in something new. And I haven't watched it yet, but I will.
Yep.
I promise.
I haven't yet either, but I did mark it down, so.
Yeah, we were just literally talking about it. Were your ears
on our
ringing?
trip, somewhere, in the car, somewhere.
Wherever we were. We were driving. So you were coming.
Actually, I was driving.
I'm the passenger princess at all times. I do drive.
Yep. I'll never be as good with drone, but I try.
Yeah. Yeah. So please check out Urbexy's channel. We've known Urbexy since
Pretty much day one.
Day one of doing our own stuff. Back in the olden times when we all used to meet up in Exploring with CF's weekly Tuesday nights, remember?
I missed that.
Every Tuesday.
That was fun.
I know. He was so loyal about getting all of us into his.
I thought he was starting it up again, and I think he did it for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden he wasn't again.
Yeah, I know that we're able to put up with you. We think you're awesome, you know that. But yeah, for a while he was posting at too late for me. It was like he was posting later at night, I think. And it was like, oh shoot, we missed it because it was late at night. Oh, he caught a lightning. So Jonathan says he's gonna check right now.
Look right now.
Caught yeah, that was a pretty decent storm. We actually ended up getting it too. Hold on. Wait, right here.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, sweet. Where were you? Were you up on a hill?
It's on my computer. I don't even want to know what that was.
Were you hiking? Yes, at the very far right. Yep. Very good. Yep, that is look at that sky. Go over here for a second. I'm trying to figure out what that area is there.
Yeah, that's called mountains.
I know, but I was trying to be nosy and figure out where he's at just by the photo. Look at the cloud formation too. We're looking, sorry, we got distracted.
No, that's okay. We have to look.
Yep.
Because otherwise we're dumb. We'll forget.
Yeah. Have we ever gotten caught? Have we ever been caught in like dangerous weather while we're hiking? I'm trying to remember.
We were caught in a tornado. Remember when we were at Mansfield?
Oh,
Remember the siren? Remember the tornado sirens are going off, and we're in an abandoned freaking building.
Yes.
Like we didn't know what to do.
Yes. That was crazy. I do remember that.
I'll never forget that.
Oh my God. I can't believe.
Especially when I heard the tornado alarm. I'm like, what?
I know.
Or the whatever you call the siren.
Excuse me. Justin and I are used to that. It happens all the time.
Well, that's in the Midwest. This is Connecticut.
Did you guys have to? Because like when I was a kid, we used to have to do tornado drills where we had to get underneath our desk and like kiss our ass goodbye, basically. We did like regular tornado drills. Now they're doing like other scarier drills, which in school, which is kind of sad, but.
Oh, Urbexy said I like the grandfather clock.
Yes, thank you. We did a whole spiel on it at the beginning of this live stream because it's we told the story.
It had a story, yeah.
So we won't
won't
repeat it. But yeah, it's a cool clock and it's one of our favorite things that we have these days. So yeah, Kat says under the desk or yes. That you just unlocked a memory.
What?
She just when we had to go into the hallway, I forgot about that. No, you're right. We had to go in the hallway and we had to all line up against the walls and go like that.
Who? Not us.
When me
Oh, you,
and
yeah.
Kat for like a tornado, and I can't remember if we had to open the windows or shut them. I think we had to open the windows for pressure. I can't remember, but it was something to do with the windows as well. We had to do. So Jonathan says, check out Rice Preserve, beautiful hill where I shot that photo. Looks towards Springfield and the Holyoke Mountain. So that's what I was trying to decide whether that mountain was Mount Tom.
It had,
Right, you can
Did
see
it have all the antennas on it?
Mount Tom.
That's how you can usually tell.
Yeah, you can see Mount Tom from like far, far, far. We can see Mount Tom from here when we go up to Henry Park, up on that hill. You can see Mount Tom.
The last video you put out, the views from that place were freaking awesome. Oh, oh, right, the one up in Maine. It's got to be the one up in Maine.
Oh, that's got to be the one in
The one
Maine.
that I went back because it was so foggy you couldn't see anything.
Yes,
And I got to the bottom and went back up again.
All right, Justin's heading out. So
Justin, thank you for coming in. You were the first one here.
Jonathan's hanging out. Thank you. If you don't know, we'll try to do our live streams more often. We've been bad.
We've been busy too. I mean, geez.
Yeah.
Our schedule is
We're
nuts.
very busy, but we try to get on. We always do an announcement before we get on. So
And it's usually every other Wednesday, usually, when we do it regularly.
Yeah, we don't do it every, because people would get totally sick of us. They'd be like, no. Yep. So, yep. Have a good night, you guys. We're probably going to be.
Yeah, we won't be
too much longer, but we wanted to say hello to everybody. I have a plug, shout out, really quickly. So you guys, some of you, I don't think anybody knows that I kind of had a blood pressure issue last year, and my blood pressure went dangerously high, like super, like so high that my eyeballs were like bloody red.
Oh, I remember.
What video
it's in
was
one of
that?
the video. That was the filming location. Sanatorium, yeah.
Yeah, which by the way is one of my favorite videos that we've ever done. That is Sanatorium, you guys. If you haven't seen the movie and you love found footage, watch it tonight. It's
up there
awesome.
with Grave Encounters, if not better.
Yes. But anyway, I had high blood pressure, so I've been watching my sodium intake. And so I found these spices that I want to just tell people about because they are online. They're called Misfit Spices. And I'm talking about it because they're low in, some of them are low in sodium, some of them are no salt, no sodium at all. And what I do is I make a salad, put some olive oil on it, and then just sprinkle the spice. I used to do that with the Mrs. Dash, but these are more flavorful. Sorry, Mrs. Dash, but these are more flavorful, especially if you like a little spice. So check them out, and especially if you are
It's a little early.
Yeah, but if you're also watching your blood pressure or your weight, because as we know, sodium holds on to fluid, so it can help with weight loss as well. So just wanted to do a little plug for them. And then I wanted to ask you to tell our viewers about the movie we watched last night.
The Bay?
Oh my God.
I didn't like the ending though. It's like, wait a minute, it's over?
Yeah, but I thought maybe they ended it that way to set up for a part 2.
I mean, that movie was a while ago.
Okay, so maybe
So
not.
I don't know. I got mixed feelings. I mean, it kept my interest the whole way, and the acting was good, but man, oh man, the way they left it just didn't make any sense, which is a shame.
Yes. Yeah. So
it's a good movie.
Really
Don't get
liked
me
it.
wrong. I don't mean it's a bad movie. It's a good movie.
And it's somewhat found footage. There was like a little both perspective. No,
it is not somewhat found footage.
It's found footage, but they're all parts of it that are. Is it all found footage? I guess.
It's found footage.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, you're right. Because even when she's
they're
being
running cameras
interviewed,
all the time.
You're right. Okay, you're right. But it's good, and I was kind of like when he was because sometimes we sit down and watch found footage movies because we really, especially Marcel is really into that genre, and sometimes I'm like, the acting though, or the this or the that,
You got to take that into consideration.
I know, and they're also low budget, which we
Because that's
support.
why, yeah, found footage is usually indie films, low budget.
Yeah.
So you got to take that into
I know,
consideration.
which I do.
You know?
I do take that into account, but sometimes it's very hard to watch some of them. But our favorite found footage, well, let's say
Hell House, hello.
duh, but let's, between you and me, Hell House, the franchise, I gotta loop them all into
Yep.
one because they're all my favorite.
Yep.
And then Sanatorium,
Yep. Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters,
Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity,
Most of the series, not all of it.
OG Blair Witch.
And Blair Witch.
I
Those are my
really-
top 5.
Yeah, and I also wanted to give a little shout out. I really enjoyed The Life of Belle. I really liked The Life of Belle, I thought. And also your guy over there, what's his name? Florida filming location guy. Why can't the Blackwell Ghost?
Oh, the Blackwell Ghost.
That's another
right.
good one. But please, if you haven't watched Sanatorium,
I don't think there's
Do I
any
have
place
to
to
beg?
watch it. I think it's on. Well, it's on Amazon Prime Video.
Prime.
But you'd have to pay for it.
I mean,
think,
it's
but,
worth it, y'all.
I mean, it's not free, but
It's worth
whatever.
it. Remember when you used to go to Blockbuster Video if you're old like me, and you used to pay $5 or whatever for a movie, and then probably more if you're like me and had late charges? Just saying. Right? We used to pay to see movies, so why not? Let's support. His name is Brant Surson. Was he writer-director?
Yes.
Brant Surson.
Yes, on
I
both.
wasn't sure if he wrote it, but
Yes, on both.
I think he was writer-director. And watch it, support Brant. He's amazing. And all the filming locations we've been to, with also the most important filming location of all, Letchworth Village.
Yes.
The film was filmed at one of our favorite places, Letchworth Village,
New York.
in New York.
New York.
So please, we got Hell House fans in here. You guys are supporting indie horror, and Sanatorium is
Did you
like,
say horror?
I didn't say horror. I said horror.
Oh, okay.
Horror. Please
get
check
confused.
out Sanatorium, please. And you won't regret it. And then after you watch it, check out our filming location video, because we did spoofy stuff and silly. We did get a little silly, like the huge.
They're a lot
But-
of work. They are. Filming location videos are a lot of work.
He puts in all the work.
Finding the exact spots of places, and
Yep.
it's a lot of work, but it's fun.
Listen, you are the master, but also I can contribute as well to stuff. But my biggest moment was when you had spent all that time on Better Call Saul locations. And we're just driving, and I'm like, oh, there's that
Oh yeah.
location where Lalo lost the car or whatever, jumped down in the car. So I do contribute some.
Urbexy wants to know if your blood pressure is under control now.
Thank you,
is.
Urbexy. I am not going to die anytime soon, hopefully. It is. I lost about almost 20 pounds. I cut out sodium for the most part, except for I've been kind of bad lately. I've been sort of getting back into my old habits of sprinkling some salt. But the spices, like before I was doing Mrs. Dash, but these Misfit spices you gotta try them. They're amazing.
No.
And then
27 pounds for me.
he's at 27 pounds. I'm at like 18 or 19. So that helps, right? When you lower your weight, that helps to lower your blood pressure.
You
And
just said 20. Is it 18, 19, or 20?
I may have rounded up because I'm continue to be on my weight loss journey, but I think I'm about 18 pounds less than I was last year at this time for sure. And I haven't been the weight I am now since like COVID, like around that, like before COVID. Yeah. So it's a work in progress. And we're not doing it to look like models or well, maybe you
I
are.
am.
Like you guys, his butt. Nice butt. You're like, you can see it now. Like we're starting to get to that point in the weight loss. Cause you know, like when you're like, starting to lose weight, you can't tell. But now you're getting to the point where you can definitely see it on you. Me, I don't know.
Anyways,
Well, he has a nice butt, people. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
talk about finding spots. I spend a few $100 on old postcards from my area. Been going around finding the locations and recreating the shots. I love that. Love that.
Yes. Yes. Urbexy is so amazing.
Oh,
Let's go over there. Let's meet Urbexy in person.
let's go.
Let's go. That would be so awesome. And Kat does know The Life of Belle, which is awesome. That I really enjoyed The Life of Belle. I really, really loved that.
It was
movie.
fantastic. I
Yeah.
thought the mother was amazing. And the kids.
Oh, did you see Urbexy said he would love to make an indie movie? Same with this. You would love to too, right?
I mean, we have so much footage. We could really make one pretty easy.
Oh, he says the kettle is on. Oh man, I would love to go over there. He would show us.
The what?
The kettle is on. Like he's
What's
going.
that mean?
Oh my god! Like he's preparing for our arrival. Like the kettle is on. The kettle is on the pot, so he can make us some tea or something.
Oh, okay.
Like right? That's an expression saying the kettle is on.
Oh, we're good friends with Sean, by the way. Sean knows.
Oh yeah, Sean.
He sent us a private screening before the
we go way
movie
back.
actually came out. So, oh yeah,
We go
love
way
Sean.
back.
He's great.
No, but he's awesome. But also we totally skipped by the funniest comment of the night. Because this is in reference to prior live streams that we've had and Simon says Marcel is rejoining the Chippendales. Seriously.
Those were a long time ago.
Seriously,
That a
he
long
was
time
in the
ago.
Chippendales, you guys. It's not a lie. The women used to put the dollars, he'd be like, right here, put the dollars. Oh, goodness gracious. Kat says she's jealous. Oh, God. I tell you what, Kat, he's about to kick me out, right? I'm like this close to being kicked out. So then, I'll call you so that you can, right? You'll need to support a new person once I'm out the door. Right?
Yeah, but I'm going down there. I'm not staying here.
Oh, that's right. You live in a good.
She's in a nice area. I'm coming down there.
Dang, I'm done. I'm cooked. But Tennessee is awesome.
I love Tennessee.
What part of Tennessee are you in? I'm curious.
Where did we go?
We
when we
went
went?
to the.
Gatlinburg?
Yeah, we were like on the eastern side. We were like lingering around Tennessee /
In North Carolina. Yeah. Because we did a filming location there. The
Simon.
Fugitive.
Yes. Oh, that's hilarious. She's jealous of the.
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't be jealous from Chippendale.
Dang it. I know. Right. I'm just kidding. I was just joking anyway. But yeah, so Marcel's so active in the found footage groups on Facebook. And if you are active in those groups, the directors will offer pre-screenings. So
plus we know them. I mean, we've been in how many now?
yeah.
6, 7?
We've been in a few. Yeah.
So.
I'm really proud of the work we did in
the last
Ron's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alien BTS.
That was fun.
I really like.
I had fun doing
I really like that one. So Kat's in Nashville. We weren't too far from Nashville. A couple of years ago, we went to Old South Pittsburgh Hospital for an
That's
investigation.
almost into Alabama.
Yeah, but we were near Nashville. Because remember, right? Weren't we near Nashville?
Nashville.
We went to Ruby Falls.
Over.
Am I confused?
Yeah.
I feel like we were near Nashville.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. But anyway, Tennessee's awesome. Very, very lucky to live in Tennessee. I love it. I think also... Oh, see, Kat saw it. Did you see it? Oh my God, that's so cool.
She must have.
She said loved it.
That was fun.
I'm really proud of it. It was fun.
Chattanooga. We went to Chattanooga, right?
Oh, it was
Was
Chattanooga.
it Ruby Falls in Chattanooga?
I'm confused.
Right? Ruby Falls?
Yeah, I was confused.
Yeah, shock.
But weren't we like near Nashville?
No,
Did we
Nashville's
fly?
over that way.
We flew into Nashville.
That's true. That's true.
Mic drop.
But we went
we
south
flew there.
and we went that way.
Yes, told you.
We weren't near it.
We flew into that. We flew in. We were there because we flew into there. But yes, then we went down to Chattanooga. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful area. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Tennessee also a tax-free state? Is it tax-free, like, for retirement benefits?
I don't remember.
I think
if
it
it's
is.
one of the states.
Yeah. Yeah. I really enjoyed Ruby Falls. That was a beautiful place.
Yeah, that was nice.
But we had a wonderful time at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
The only place that's ever creeped me out.
Well, that was pre-me. You got creeped out
Yeah.
there pre-me. The night we were there, it was fairly quiet.
It was quiet.
It was quiet. We didn't really get a lot.
It didn't even feel the same.
Yeah. But that weird occurrence with Richard Estep happened. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
That was a weird occurrence. I was reading one of Richard's books on the flight, and then he shows up at the hospital. It was weird.
Yeah, that's
It was
strange.
bizarre. But so we got to meet him. That was cool.
Hey, what do these things mean?
What?
These.
Maybe that's new. We haven't been live streaming for a while, so it could be like they do that on TikTok. If you
It looks
are
like
like
a
a
crown.
top
Looks like
poster.
a crown and a number
Yeah,
one.
I don't know. It might be she's engaging. It's like for engagement. I think if we're.
See, this is a crown.
We haven't
and
done it in
number
a while.
one.
Yep, I think if you like engage, and you do a lot of engagement, you get like.
We're engaged. How come we don't have a number one?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I was right. The person who has commented the most in this stream is Kat, and so she gets a crown and number one.
And the rest of you slackers get nothing.
You get nothing.
Just kidding.
You
Just
get
kidding.
Marcel.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What a treat.
Yeah. So tell us about your explorers.
Who?
You. What was your favorite? So he's put in explorers. Well, the one that you just put in was the mountain resort, right?
Yeah. Right. I put one in today.
We put one in today. And then the Maine, the
Yeah.
lodge in Maine, the hoarder house, which was crazy but beautiful, especially the outside pictures you did. And then the other one was like a time capsule house. So which one was your favorite?
So the time capsule house had some amazing vehicles. So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
The hoarder house the house was disgusting. But 'cause
See
you
the
literally,
pictures.
you couldn't see one floor in the house. There was so much crap you had to climb over. But it had cool stuff outside. Had 2 motorcycles in the basement.
Yeah.
Had a boat, campers, had all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So that was cool. But I think the main one was so cool. I like that one.
Yeah. I was like
And it had a cool story. So
surprised that you didn't see some wildlife when you were up there. You know, like a moose or at least a deer or bears or something. But you didn't see.
no, it was out there too. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Marcel has to let's tell them the story really quickly. So it's wildlife. You would think he would see it in Maine, but tell them where you saw a bear.
So I walk at lunch every day, and I'm walking through the church parking lot by the dumpster, not paying attention because I was talking to her. And I wasn't paying attention to her either, but whatever. And I'm walking along, and all of a sudden I get to the dumpster, and this bear is 2 feet from me. I'm like, oh my God. But I scared him more than he scared me.
Yeah.
And he literally jumped up on the fence. I can't believe something that big and fat got up on the fence.
Video on TikTok if you want to see it.
Yep. he just got up on top of the fence. I just slowly backed up. He watched me, and then he came down and started eating some more
Yeah, it was just,
while I was filming him.
Yeah.
This is in Hartford, by the way.
That's important fact to note that it was in Hartford.
Yeah.
But I've never heard you make. He made this noise that I've never heard.
It scared the crap out of me.
Before.
That's why.
I was like,
he was
what?
behind the dumpster, so I didn't see him.
Yeah.
So we kind of like, when I came around, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. But it was funny because I said, we're on the phone, and I said to him, okay, you know what to do. We watched Grizzly Man, right? Grizzly Man.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you haven't seen it.
Timothy Treadwell.
Timothy Treadwell. Okay. Just back away slowly. Back away slowly. It's fine. Don't panic. And he goes, I gotta let you go.
Because I got to video.
I gotta film
I gotta film it. You can't video when you're on the phone. So I said, gotta go.
I gotta let you go because I gotta film it. I'm like, okay.
Hey.
Been nice knowing you. But no, bears could really, they're like squirrels. They're like big squirrels. They don't
The
care.
black bears around here are so much more afraid than you are of them.
Yeah, they don't care.
Unless you get in between you and
their
children.
babies.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to get in between them and their little babies. But other than that, they're pretty chill. I think I would probably, and Kat, you're in kind of an area too where you could have some bear. I mean, I don't know if you live in a rural area or the city, but there's those like beautiful wooded areas of Tennessee have a lot of black bear activity in them. So
Did we hike? Was that hike
Oh
that we
my
did? Was
God.
that in Tennessee or was that in North Carolina? It was a bear sanctuary.
oh my God,
But it was, oh my God, I thought we were gonna die that day.
we were literally gonna die that day. Like
Where was that?
it was in North Carolina.
Yeah, what was the name of it?
It was called the Lost Cove.
Lost Cove,
But
that's it.
we parked. We're okay.
It was an all moonshine village. It was really
Right.
cool. But it was a long freaking hike.
No, we had it in our heads that we were going to make it to the
And the
Lost
bad
Cove.
part was it's a long hike and a long hike back out.
Mm-hmm.
But the hike in was downhill.
Yeah, so
The
the
hike out
home,
was uphill.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I thought I was going to
Yeah.
die.
But when we were looking at it on All Trails or whatever we did, it looked like, oh, this is doable. But we got there and there was a hurricane coming. There was like right, remember?
Yep.
There was a hurricane coming. So they shut down the road so that nobody could go up in there with their cars.
We couldn't drive up to where the trail started. We had to walk up.
We had to walk. Probably about
It was about
maybe 2
mile
or
and a half
I
to
think
2 miles.
felt
Yeah.
like more than that. But we got up to that point. We couldn't drive up there, but we were determined, right?
Yeah,
And
I
we
wanted
made
to
it.
see it, man. A
Yeah.
moonshine village? You kidding me? With buildings?
But I think once we got there, we had all of like what we had to be quick. We didn't get to enjoy it because we had to get back out before it was dark. Because on the way in, that's when we saw the signs. We're like, oh, this is a bear sanctuary.
Yeah, well, we didn't see anything.
Maybe
at
we
all,
should
So.
not be here at night. No, we didn't see anything. But I think later we found out that there was an alternate way to get there. Remember, it was like along the
Yeah.
water, and we're like, as usual, an easier way.
Yeah, but we
didn't-
wouldn't have got steps. So
That is the most steps I've ever had, ever. I think, well, besides Mount Success, we had at least 30,000 steps
Mount Success was.
or more. I can't, it was the
that
most
was
I've
the
ever had.
Most hike where I really thought we were gonna die. It was so long. Oh my God. I don't even remember how many miles it was. Wasn't it like 9 or 10 or? But it was
Yeah.
straight uphill. It was like, oh my God, it was brutal.
Risking our lives. But that is one of our most successful videos at this time. People really enjoy it and watch it, and I think they enjoy it. It's our #1 video right now. It used to be the Conjuring House until it went downhill and people stopped watching the Conjuring video, but that's okay.
Yeah.
As we've stated before, we don't do it we just do it to have fun, and we're not trying to make $1 million as YouTubers over here. We're just trying to enjoy our what's the word I'm looking for? We're not like golden years. I'm not.
I'm pretty close.
But I'm not a golden girl, although they were my age. Did you guys know? I recently found that out. I was like, oh my God, the golden girls were the same age as me. That's an eye-opener.
Was it a hurricane? Or was it a tornado?
No, it was a hurricane.
It was a hurricane, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It was something coming up or coming in. So not like a hurricane like you would see at, not a hurricane
Like
that,
in Florida
yeah,
or anything, but
I bet if we go back and look at the date of when we were there, we could like pull up a news, we would see it because it was I remember it was closed because there was a hurricane.
Yep.
Yep. So I don't think it was like, not like living in Florida and you get a hurricane, but the remnants, and we all know what the remnants of a hurricane can do moving inland, because that's what happened last year. Remember all that destruction?
It was after the fact, though,
Happened.
right? So it wasn't, we weren't in danger or anything.
No,
like
we
that.
weren't in danger. It was coming, but we weren't
Oh, it
going
was coming.
to
Okay,
be there
yeah.
for it. No. Yep. Yes. So.
Hurricane Sandy. I don't know. When do we go to Lost Cove?
Well, I'll get back to you, Kat.
I can't look at my pictures.
No,
right?
I'll get back to Kat on that, because because now I'm like second guessing myself. I'm like, what? But I'm like 99.9% sure. So we'll go back. I'll look at the dates, and then I'll look at the weather, and I'll message you, let you know. And yeah, so that was pretty scary. But the scariest thing for me ever was the TWA hike, and when I almost fell off the cliff.
I
Wasn't
saved
a
your
cliff.
life.
But I would have I don't know if I would have died.
I saved your
Would I
life.
have died? Maybe.
Hard to say. It was pretty rocky. It was pretty rocky.
I could have, I was gonna, either that or I would have been pretty badly injured. And we were in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yep.
So you gotta be careful. Are you looking?
Yeah, it might take a long time.
I mean, we can do it after. But I'll
I'm just
take a
looking.
look. Yeah. Yeah. It was a really cool place though. We found, it's in the woods. Right? The Lost Colony. And there's this really cool like cabins from like a horror movie, like literally from a horror movie are in there. And I wish we could have had more time there, because I'm sure there was much more to discover. We had to go. We needed to hike our way back out. It was uphill. We needed to get back to the car before dark, which we did not make it. Remember? It was like dark by the time we got back to the car.
That's right.
I
I forgot about that. It was dark.
We do have the videos on YouTube of us, of this treacherous. We should watch it, because that was so long ago. That would be a fun one to watch. But you see by the end of the video, it's dark. We're back at the car. We're both about to die.
I'm trying to think of what year it was.
God, listen. All I have to do is look at my phone. It took me 2 seconds.
2000.
Look at my photos.
Well, when did it go to vacation? When did we go
God,
there?
I'm gonna look
Was
right
it
now.
2021?
I don't remember, but
No,
all
this
you
is
gotta
St. Croix.
do is you go to the map, right?
Oh yeah.
And then
right.
you go to the map, and then you go to Tennessee, and then you look for your pictures that you took at that place. So we were there on September 14th, 2018.
Wow, 2018. We went to Tennessee that long ago.
September 14th, 2018. That was the first like long trip that we
Oh,
took together.
September too. That's when the hurricanes are.
September 14th. So let's look at the news. Okay, Kat, I'm gonna look right now.
Yep.
Hurricane in Tennessee. What did I say? September what? Tennessee. September 2018. Hurricane Florence.
Yep, Florence.
Hurricane Florence was a powerful and long-lived tropical cyclone that caused catastrophic damage in the Carolinas in September of 2018.
There you
Yep.
go.
So, and then these are some photos from the event in Knoxville. So, I knew it. Yep. Because I remember I was like, a hurricane? Because there was like a barricade. And I'm like, can we just drive past it? But we didn't. We are freaking rule followers. So
Yeah.
we didn't. Yep, 2018. I remember, you know what I remember from Hurricane Sandy? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that when Ghost Adventures went to Letchworth?
They were in New York City, remember?
Yes, that's what I'm
Manhattan.
saying. That was Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy hit New York City. It was ghost town, which is crazy. And the Ghost Adventure, say what you will about the Ghost Adventures, but back in the day, that was like the show to watch. And they went to our beloved Letchworth, but they were there in New York City when Hurricane Sandy hit. So that's what I remember about Hurricane Sandy. Yep. Yep. Florence, dang, that was a bad storm. Yeah. I know, that's why we seriously could not get up that hill, but I can remember walking up and walking down, and it was like, oh God.
I can't remember if we were ever caught in one. Not a hurricane, but just a bad storm. Like we were in it. I can't remember.
No,
I don't think so.
I think we'd remember that, but
just that Mansfield one.
Yeah, the
But
tornado.
it really wasn't. I mean, it did rain hard.
Yeah.
And it got windy, but it didn't seem like it was out of control.
Yeah, it's scary. I've gotten caught. I was with my dad one time. We were fishing, and the storms rolled in, and it was scary. Like we were on the water. And here I am, like, whatever, 9, 10 years old. Yeah, storms in the Midwest are no joke. No joke. So that was scary. But, but anyways, we better head out.
Yeah, we're going to pack it up.
Soon, we're going to head out. But don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. We got some good stuff on YouTube. Find us on Facebook.
Yep, with our new name.
It's not J&M. Because
it's JM Explorations.
JM Explorations.
Instead of Jennifer Marcel.
Facebook is weird.
Yeah.
And they won't allow us to do that. And then TikTok. He hates it.
I won't go in there.
He hates it. I love it. It's fun. So TikTok. We're also on Instagram.
We ruined YouTube.
We don't do so good on Instagram. We get like 10 likes.
Well, because we never put anything on it.
Well, that's not true.
We do it regularly.
I used to post really religiously in there, and then my feelings started getting hurt. I'm like, nobody likes our stuff. So I stopped posting, and sometimes I feel that on our other stuff as well. I'm just like, baby, I'm such a baby. I get pouty about it because I'm like, can't we just sit with the cool kids? Can't we just sit with the cool kids?
Well, you do.
But what I'm getting at is can we just be successful, please? That's all I'm asking. It's not much to ask. And didn't I just say like 10 minutes ago that we don't do this for...
Talking through your ass again.
Her true colors come out. She was talking about out of her ass.
Yeah.
No, I do. Like we especially Marcel, okay? Not even me. He puts so much time and effort, and you guys, just the editing videos, getting the equipment for the videos, trying to make content that people will enjoy. So when we put, I get a little whiny, but it's okay. We're having fun.
Yep.
So that's what counts. I always say, if you can make one person smile, you've done your job.
Anyway, on that note, we are going to head out.
That was the weirdest look you've ever given me. Urbexy. Check out Urbexy.
Yep.
You're amazing. And everybody else in here, Kat, we love you. Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan left. Everybody else, I see that there are, and Cat and Chaos, always. You're awesome. I don't want to forget anybody. There's 8 people watching right now.
7.
There's 7 people watching right now. So some people may have us on in the background, and that's okay too. But we really like it when people chit chat. It's fun. It's like we're all hanging out and having a party together. So.
Anyways, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Can you imagine? All right.
Do I have to shut that off up there?
It was good to
I have
see
to
you
go way up
guys.
there.
Thank you for hanging out with us. As always, we appreciate you. Yes, that's how you do it, Boomer.
Hold on. Whoa.
Oh my God. You're so weird. I can't. Don't do a close-up of me. That's not
All right. Bye.
not good.